Welcome to this explainer. If you've been feeling a little exhausted keeping up with all the health advice out there, I want you to just take a deep breath and relax. I'm here to be your friendly, reassuring guide to rethinking wellness. Because let's face it, most of the health rules we follow today were designed for people in their 30s and 40s. But once you cross that beautiful threshold of 70, the rules of the game fundamentally change. Today, we're looking at the science-backed reasons why you might want to rewrite your rulebook. Now, you might be wondering, are my healthy habits actually aging me? It's a provocative question, isn't it? But think about it. The well-intentioned advice meant to keep a 30-year-old in peak shape might actually be backfiring on you now. If you're doing everything right but still feeling profound fatigue or joint pain, well, it might not be your age. It might just be your routine. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to look at a structured list of 5 habits to stop today. We'll rethink cardio, fuel the brain, choose real food over pills, prioritize sleep, and harness the social multiplier before wrapping up with a restorative new daily schedule. Number 1, rethink cardio and focus on building muscle mass. For decades, we were told that cardio is king. But I'm giving you permission to quit that exhausting marathon mentality today. It is officially time to trade in those hours of exhausting steady-state cardio on a treadmill for gentle resistance training. All those joint-pounding sessions can really do more harm than good at this stage. Instead, we want to transition to 20 minutes of simple, targeted strength building, like using light resistance bands or practicing Tai Chi. And here is why this matters so much. Muscle mass is quite literally the #1 predictor of longevity and fall prevention. Modern geriatric research actually shows that excessive cardio, like long-distance running in seniors, is linked to sarcopenia. That's muscle wasting. By shifting to gentle resistance training, you're maintaining the vital muscle mass that is absolutely critical for preventing falls at home and keeping your independence. Number 2, fueling the brain and stopping the low-fat obsession. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this number right here, 60%. The health crazes of the 80s and 90s really taught us to fear fat. But your brain is actually nearly 60% fat. Modern research shows us that sticking to strict low-fat diets in your senior years is actually linked to higher risks of cognitive decline and dementia. You're basically starving your brain of the exact building blocks it needs. So we need to leave those sugary, fat-free yogurts behind in the grocery aisle and fully embrace brain-boosting healthy fats instead. Choosing healthy fats over low-fat diets provides the high-quality fuel your brain absolutely requires to stay sharp. Plus, it's exactly what your joints need to stay naturally lubricated. If you're wondering what that actually looks like on your plate, here are some concrete examples for your next shopping trip. We are talking about Mediterranean diet staples. You want to make liberal use of extra virgin olive oil, wild-caught fish that are rich in omega-3s, avocados, and walnuts. These are nutrient-dense powerhouses that you should enthusiastically add to your daily routine. Number 3, real food over pills and rethinking supplements. It has become incredibly common to see seniors managing a dozen different supplement bottles. But all this pill fatigue, this polypharmacy, even when it's just vitamins, can significantly strain your liver and kidneys. Not to mention, genetic multivitamins can interact poorly with your necessary prescription medications. Current science actually supports replacing those generic multivitamins with nutrient-dense whole foods. You really only want to use supplements based on targeted blood tests from your doctor for specific deficiencies, like vitamin D or B12. The golden rule here is pretty simple. Don't just pop a pill, eat the fuel. Getting your vital nutrients directly from a Mediterranean-style diet is vastly more effective and so much gentler on your body than swallowing handfuls of isolated supplements every morning. Number 4, prioritizing sleep and letting go of the early bird myth. For decades, society has praised the 5 a.m. wake-up as this ultimate badge of honor. But as we age, our sleep architecture inherently changes. If you fall asleep at midnight and force yourself out of bed at 5 a.m., you're doing real damage to your heart health and your immune system. The new rule for active seniors is priority sleep. If your body needs to rest until 8 a.m. to complete its sleep cycles, you need to honor that. Let me assure you, sleeping in is not laziness. It's biological maintenance. Prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep cycles actively improves your heart health, fortifies your immune system, and repairs your body. Honestly, recovery is vastly more important at this stage of life than the old early bird grind. Number 5, the social multiplier and ending those isolated workouts. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why this shift is so vital. 15. Doctors and modern researchers now equate the physiological danger of social isolation to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Crazy, right? While any exercise is better than no exercise, doing it entirely alone in your basement deprives you of one of the absolute greatest health benefits available to us. So, we are quitting the lonely home gym. Instead, active seniors are joining group activities like SilverSneakers, walking clubs, or pickleball leagues. Pickleball in particular is fantastic for this. Avoiding isolated workouts and combining physical movement with a lively community provides a massive boost to your cognitive function. It keeps your brain fully engaged and reactive. When you exercise with others, social interaction creates a longevity multiplier. It's not just about the physical calories you're burning. It's about the laughter, the camaraderie, the shared experience. That combination provides an incredible boost to long-term mental wellness alongside your physical strength. Let's move to number 6, your new daily schedule, and seeing how this all builds together. Here is what your new, science-backed schedule looks like. Step 1. Restful waking. You sleep until you're fully rested, maybe 8 a.m., prioritizing those restorative sleep cycles. Step 2. You start your movement with gentle resistance, like 20 minutes of Tai Chi to build that vital, fall-preventing muscle mass. Step 3. You enjoy nutrient-dense fuel, relying on brain-boosting, healthy fats instead of low-fat diet foods or generic pills. And finally, Step 4. You incorporate social fitness, maybe an afternoon game of pickleball to trigger that amazing longevity multiplier. I really want you to take this thought with you today. Aging isn't about doing more, pushing harder, or exhausting yourself. It's about doing what works for the body you have today. True longevity is found in smart, focused, gentle practices that actually nourish you rather than drain you. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I leave you with this question. Which of these 5 habits are you ready to let go of first? Is it the grueling treadmill, that early morning alarm, the fat-free yogurt? Give yourself permission to change your rules, embrace what feels good, and truly enjoy the longevity you've earned. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a beautifully restful and vibrant day.